breaking news. Tony White, Nebraska's defensive coordinator, is expected to leave and go to Florida State. So in today's video, I'm going to give you my instant reaction, all the information you need, and everything else. So really quick, tough news. Make sure to hit that like button. And really quick, I post daily Nebraska football content, breaking news just like this. And we have so much coming over the next couple of weeks. So if you're a diehard Husker fan, we're on the road to 8,000. Make sure to subscribe for the latest on Nebraska football. But without further ado, let's get into it, going over this breaking news. Now, I told you guys after the game on Saturday that there's been some rumblings around Tony White over the last couple of weeks that he might leave for a lateral defensive coordinator job. Obviously, didn't want to report anything because it was just rumors, but unfortunately, looks like that is true according to Sean Callahan of about 10 minutes ago. He says, breaking, Nebraska's Tony White expected to be the next defensive coordinator at Florida State. Wow. So again, all signs point to Tony White leaving Nebraska to go to Florida State. Is this a done deal? No. Again, not completely a done deal, but when Sean Callahan, a guy like him, tweets this out, it's about 90-95% that he will be leaving. So, man, this is a really, really tough day for Nebraska. You lose a really talented defensive coordinator, Tony White. Was he perfect? No. Okay, Nebraska's defense was not perfect at times, but the highs were high and the lows at times were low, but we know how good of a defensive coordinator he is. And this is a very tough loss for the Huskers. You know, coaches leaving college football. I don't want to overreact about one guy leaving and its significance. However, you lose a guy who is a future head coach. I truly believe in Tony White. And one of the reasons why I'm mad about having him leave is consistency purpose. I want to have a consistent coaching staff all the way down. Consistent head coach, consistent offense coordinator, consistent defense coordinator, consistent athletic director. Okay, those programs are the most successful in college football. Look at Iowa, right? Iowa, of course, you know, they're not competing for national titles. Same coach, same defensive coordinator, for the most part, same athletic director over the last couple of decades. And they've been fairly successful in almost every single athletic event. That's what I kind of want Nebraska to do, is have very similar coaches all around the line. Unfortunately, that's not going to be the case because Tony White looks to be gone. You know, if Dana Holgorsen stays, it is what it is, but he's still technically a new coach. So that's the first thing I'm mad about. We don't have consistency. Number two, I don't think we can do better than Tony White. Truly, I don't think we can do better because, you know, I'm just going to fire a name off. If Tony White is gone, which it looks like he is, who do you think is going to be Nebraska's next defensive coordinator? It's probably going to be John Butler, our secondary coach. What was the worst positional group on the team this year? It was the secondary. I don't really feel like we should give the defensive coordinator job to one of the worst positional coaches on our team this year. I get he was in a tough situation. So I don't think John Butler is a better defensive coordinator than Tony White. That's another thing. But why did this happen also? I know people are going to be asking, why did Tony White take a lateral defensive coordinator job? Some people will even say, this is the worst job. Florida State won 2 games this year. Well, unfortunately, while Matt Rhule had a good relationship with Tony White and always praised him and honestly thought he was a great head coach or great defensive coordinator, they had a little bit of their run-ins, right? It's very well known that Matt Rhule does not like the 3-3-5, okay? And Tony White loves the 3-3-5. It's very well known that Matt Rhule wants a conservative defense. Tony White, on the other hand, wants an aggressive defense. When Evan Cooper left in July, Matt Rhule is more involved in the defense than he previously was. Tony White did not like that. So again, is this completely unexpected from what we've heard over the last couple weeks, over the last couple months? Is all kind of piled up to what's happening right now with Tony White leaving. But it's unfortunate because you lose a very high quality defensive coordinator. You lose consistency, and now we have to go back in the coaching mill and try to see if we can find somebody, or we just promote from within. And if that's the case with John Butler, I'm just not a big fan of that move. You know, I don't really love the 3-3-5, but I'm telling you this, it did a really good job stopping the run this year, and I think it could be a lot better stopping the pass. But it's not, if you go to a 4-3 and you only have 4 defensive backs on the field, you're not going to be better stopping the pass with a poor secondary. So, you know, listen, I like the 3-3-5. I don't really love the 4-3 in modern day college football. 3-3-5 is the new wave. That's going to be huge with how fast these offenses are getting with their vertical threats. So again, it is what it is. Matt Rhule wants to be more conservative there. Not completely unexpected moves, but again, Tony White on the way out. Looks like he is, again, not 100%, but I'd imagine that's going to be the case that Tony White leaves. And, you know, I don't blame him. It is what it is. We wish him the best of luck. Nebraska, your move. We'll see what they do we got a busy couple weeks. I told you guys on Saturday, we got a busy couple weeks. Unfortunately, the rumor that Tony White is on the way out was true, and he will no longer be at Nebraska. 99% chance, again, not obviously confirmed, but when a guy like Sean Callahan tweets it out, there you go. All right, guys, let me know your thoughts down below with Tony White likely being gone for the Huskers. Let me know in the comment section. Hey, if you made this far in the video, shout out to you. We just hit 7,000 subscribers, road to 8,000. So make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. As always, folks, go be great, go at Rhule, and see you in the next one.